What's going on, guys? Tonight, we got a beautiful 7-pot Primo. Prime example. I've had tons of different crosses and tons of different variants of the 7-pot Primo, but I've never actually had the original from Troy Pimeaux 7-pot Primo. And these are seeds from Troy Pimeaux himself. So let's give it a try. Oh my gosh. It smells so good. As soon as I cut it, there's just this pungent fruitiness. It doesn't smell as floral as it usually does. So that is a good sign that we're going to get a lot of fruitiness and less floral. It smells really fruity. Like extremely fruity. A little bit of floral, but not too much. Let's give it a try. All right, so initially, really fruity right off the first bite. The more I ate, the more floral and the more bitter it got. So if you don't like bitter floral peppers, that won't be difficult to get through. Because it was pretty bitter. But usually that means it's hotter. Not always. Not always the case, but and she's ramping up quick. Feel big jumps in heat. Oh yeah, just roasting my tongue. My tongue is lit up right now. Whole tongue, my cheeks, in the very back of my tongue, right where the throat starts, but not quite in my throat. Ramped real quick up to a 5. See if it rises from there. But feel my nose starting to run just a little bit. Feel it starting to pull up in there. Just igniting my tongue. Wow. My whole mouth is burning. So I'd say that definitely got up to a 6. Easily. None of the bitterness hung around. I still taste the floral in my mouth. None of the fruitiness really hung around either. Definitely feel my nose. It's starting to run. It was just really aggressive. That one digs in hard. It's an all-around mouth burn now. It's from it sitting there and spreading saliva in the mouth. It went from just my tongue, kind of started spreading around my mouth. It's making me salivate a lot. Flavor is still there. Like I said, no more bitterness. The fruitiness was there for a little bit and then went away. Now it's a floral, but it does have a touch of fruitiness. It's just most of the fruitiness is gone. Definitely a pretty floral pepper. Very balanced flavor. Bitterness didn't take away from the flavor at all. It's just not letting up. He just keeps digging. It feels like it's digging deeper and deeper as it goes, as it develops. I'd see someone with a lower tolerance not being able to deal with this pepper because it seems like it keeps going. It seems like it keeps getting harder. I sit there and think, like, when is this going to start coming down? It's making me salivate a lot. I'm actually struggling to talk only because my mouth is producing so much saliva. I gotta talk and I got a puddle in my mouth. Really, really good burn though. Fantastic burn. And with that flavor, can't beat that. There's no wonder why 7 Pot Primo it has the name that it does. Screaming hot little pod. That wasn't a big pod either. That was a little guy. But they still pack a punch. He's just now starting to come down. I just felt it drop. It's still there. It hasn't dropped much, but it went from feeling like it was digging deeper and deeper to just kind of stopping where it's at and backing off just a little bit. Still taste it in my mouth. The kind of fruity floral. It's funny with some of these pods, I'll get a burp and I'll taste a flavor profile that must have been drowned out by other flavors while I was eating the pod, but I'll burp and I'll taste it. Like later on, I'll probably burp and I'll taste that bitter flavor in my mouth again. Yeah, that was a screaming hot pod. We're just about halfway down now. It's definitely taking its jolly old time coming down. Absolutely delicious, though. Flavors have definitely gone down, too. It went from being a very strong, pungent floral to kind of just a lingering flavor now. Excuse me, I burp. Yep, and there went the heat. Drastic drop in heat now. That is an aggressive little pod. No wonder. 7 Pot Primos are intense. I can attest for that. They just have such an intense, aggressive burn to them. Like I said, it feels like they dig deeper and deeper as time goes on. And you come to enjoy that. No more flavor left in my mouth. Burn is just about to drop off. I feel it's on its last leg. And there it goes. Well, no more flavor left in my mouth. No more burn. Pretty much wraps that up. That is the OG 7-Pot Primo from Troy Pimeaux himself. Grown by Hellfire Farms. Man, can they grow a good pepper. All right, guys. Burn daily.